Welcome to ABC Interactive English, everyone. Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Kiki.
How are you feeling today, Kiki?
I would say I'm pretty calm.
Good. You seem to have a nice clear mind, like you're handling, dealing, facing things very, very well. Are you using any special techniques to stay calm, to become strong, like the title of our article?
I'm trying to take deeper breaths.
Deep breaths. That's a really, really good one. I like the counting to 10. That can be a good one if you want to really stay calm in a stressful situation. I found this also works. Count to 10 in a different language. Then you have to think a little bit more and kind of take yourself away from whatever's causing you problems. Because in life, things will cause you problems. It could be things that you're dealing with out there in the world. It could be things at home, relationships with your family, your friends, or things like that. Or if you're like me, you might just turn on the TV news and see things like, make you go crazy because why are they doing that? That's a silly thing to do. Calm down, stay calm. So we learned a little bit about this yesterday, didn't we?
That's right. We've learned that when you're in a tough situation, sometimes your body actually reacts. You know, your heart will beat faster and you'll have lots of different emotions. And when you've got all those emotions happening, you might make mistakes. You might, make a wrong decision sometimes.
It's true. It's kind of funny to think that even when we're trying to stay calm in our mind, our body, our heart is beating. We start to feel like we're going to start sweating, or we might want to run away from a situation, even if we're trying to stay calm. So yes, sometimes your body can be like a wild horse that is running away, but you need to be able to get on top of that and master it before you make a mistake and do something that you'll feel bad about doing or saying or feeling later on. So let's find out some really good ways that you can stay calm to hopefully help you become strong, especially strong in mastering your emotions. We can train ourselves to stay calm in difficult situations. First, stop and take slow, deep breaths. That calms the mind and helps the body relax.
Okay, so today we're talking about part 2 of our article, Stay Calm to Become Strong.
Indeed.
And we've learned a bit about what happens when you're in a stressful situation and you're not calm. But it's easy to tell someone stay calm.
Sure.
But can you, just like a switch like that, just, I'm calm now.
Yeah, when you're already calm and someone says, it's good to stay calm, and you go, yeah, I agree, it's good to stay calm. That's easy, but how about when you're not calm, how do you go back to that nice peaceful feeling in your mind? That's more difficult.
Well, according to our article, we can train ourselves to stay calm in difficult situations.
I'm sorry, I'm calm, I'm staying calm.
That's kind of a way to train yourself.
Okay, I'm doing it well, at least a little bit. Well, yeah, it actually says that. The first thing you can do, stop and take slow, deep breaths. I think that is a very good idea. I would say actually even before that, first, understand you're getting upset, right? Know that you're getting upset. Don't just be focused on what is making you upset. Focus on yourself, that feeling, your heart's beating faster, your temperature is rising, your emotions are getting out of control. Know this, and then stop and take some deep breaths. When you take a breath, that just means you're breathing. Your lungs, these bags of air in your body that keep you alive, that is a breath. You breathe in, that's called inhale. You breathe out, that's called exhale. Some people might say, breathe in through your nose
and out
through your mouth. That's what they say is often the best and most calming way to take a breath. Now, of course, in our normal life, we always take breaths, right? We're taking breaths all the time. We never think about it when we're sleeping. But sometimes it's important to really focus on your breathing. And just like counting or other things, when you focus on your breathing or something else, you're not focusing on the problem that's making you upset. It just moves your mind to a different place or shifts your mind to a different gear, kind of like with a car.
Yeah, or how your body's feeling, right?
Yeah.
You're focusing on your breath instead of, I feel like my heart is beating really fast, right?
Yeah.
That calms the mind and helps the body relax. When you take a breath, it calms you down.
I think it can actually even slow your heart down too, and the heart beating fast also adds to that feeling of stress.
Okay, so we've been talking about the word calm, but what does it actually mean? Here we're using it as a verb to calm down. When you're calming down, you're slowing down. You're trying to not think of things so quickly or so differently. You're trying to see things clearly, and you're trying to relax your body and slow everything down.
Exactly right. Yeah, when we use it as a noun, which we're using it as a noun a lot in our article, that just means to be calm, to be happy, peaceful, and have no problems in your mind. As a verb, you're doing things to become calm. So, if it's maybe you see a dog that's angry or something, and the owner is like, there, it's okay. If you give someone a hug, if that baby is crying and the mom is kind of patting it on the back and making it stop crying and slow down and, just become calm, you are calming that baby or that dog or that animal or yourself.
That's right. Yeah. Well, Mike, you know who's always calm?
Who is that?
Tina.
Because she's a master of grammar and vocabulary. She has to be calm.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看一下刚刚课文里提到的单字跟文法重点。首先来看看单字的部分。Calm 动词使冷静。Jack calmed his dog when it got scared of the thunder. 当雷声让 Jack 的狗害怕时 ，Jack 安抚了它。我们再来看一下文法重点。刚刚课文提到了 take a breath 呼吸 ，breath 指的是一口气，可以用 slow 慢的或 deep 深的来修饰。我们来看看这个例句。Gina closed her eyes and took a slow breath to relax. Gina 闭上眼睛，慢慢吸了一口气来放松。接着我们回到课文当中。
All right, well, that's the first part of our article. Hopefully everyone is staying calm right now. If not, you have a few moments to practice your deep breathing, and then we'll be right back with the rest of the article. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Next, try to focus on the present moment. Don't let your emotions take control and make you think bad thoughts. Instead, expect good things to happen. When you stay calm, you think clearly. You also stay in control and make better decisions. Staying calm is a great skill to have. It makes life easier and helps you become stronger. All right, this is really useful stuff, guys. This is the basics on how to stay calm. Something's happening, your little brother or sister, someone's bothering you, something's not going right in your life, and you're feeling really frustrated. So the first thing, realize you're feeling frustrated and take some deep breaths. That will absolutely help you to kind of step back from the problem and slow your body down. Keep your emotions under control. What do you do next? It says next, try to focus on the present moment. Yeah, focus on the present moment. Don't focus on the problem. Focus on you, where you are, what's going on at that time. And that is what the present is. What is happening now at that time, not what's going to happen in the future. Don't think, oh, if this person makes me upset, what am I going to do? Or they made me upset because what they did the same thing last week or something like that. No. Focus on the now. There's actually a fancy word that they use for this. It's called mindfulness. Being aware of what's going on, not letting your mind go spinning off in other directions. No, be here now with your breathing, with your mind, and with your feelings, your emotions.
Okay, so don't let your emotions take control and make you think bad thoughts. So sometimes you might be trapped in your own mind and you're stuck in feeling that negative, those negative thoughts and that negative feeling. Don't let it control you, okay? And if you let it control you, you might continue to think bad thoughts. What is a thought? A thought is something that is created by your mind, okay? Something that is happening, or you might think something about someone or a situation. Those are your thoughts, things that you're creating or thinking about with your mind.
Absolutely right. And we have many thoughts about what Tina is going to tell us. I know it's all going to be interesting and helpful, so let's go find out exactly what she has to say.
我们来看一下刚刚课文里提到的单字 present 形容词，现在的，当前的。Do you like your present job? 你喜欢你目前的工作吗？ thought 名词，想法。Leo shared his thoughts about the new movie. Leo 分享了他对那部新电影的想法。文法的部分刚刚提到了 take control 控制掌控 control 在这里是名词的用法，后文中的 in control 表示掌控掌权，强调的是状态。我们来看看这两个例句。第一个 The manager took control when the problem happened. 问题发生时，经理掌控了局面。下一个例句 Maya is in control of the project now. Maya 现在掌控这个专案。接着我们回到课文当中。
All right, so keep your mind calm, keep your breathing calm, and that can help your body be calm and your mind as well. And as we just learned, focus on the present. Don't worry about what could happen or what happened before. Don't worry about all the bad things that can come from this difficult, frustrating situation that you're dealing with. Turn your mind from sort of bad, unhappy, worried thoughts to happy, positive thoughts. It says, instead, expect good things to happen. Don't expect bad things to happen, expect good things to happen. Turn everything from bad to good, from worried to relaxed and happy. When we expect things, it's kind of like this is what we think is going to happen. It's based on our experience, it's based on our knowledge, it's based on what's happened to us before. When you look outside and you see the sky is all gray, and the clouds are, very, very thick and heavy, you might expect it to rain. Something like that. If you come home and you smell something, you might expect for dinner or lunch to be made soon because you smell food or something like that. It doesn't mean it's going to happen, but because of what you see, what you feel, what you understand, and also what has happened before, this is what you think will happen or what you expect will happen.
Okay, so back to our article, it says, when you stay calm, you think clearly.
True.
Okay, so you've slowed down your breathing, you're thinking about the present moment, you're not thinking about all these different things, the good and the bad. You're thinking clearly, you're thinking about how you feel right now, and then you can face your whatever situation you're in a better way.
That's true. And you will also hopefully not do things that will be mistakes because you're not thinking clearly. If you think clearly, you make better decisions. As it says, you also stay in control of your emotions and make better decisions. You don't say something mean because you're angry. You don't, like I said before, kick something because you're frustrated. Ow, then I hurt my toe. I know some people, if they're walking around with their phone, they might throw their phone, or that could be a very expensive mistake to make when you're just losing control of your emotions. So don't do things like that. Don't make mistakes that you'll feel terrible about a little bit later. Stay in control, make better decisions, avoid making mistakes. All right, let's go over to Tina one more time.
我们来看一下刚刚课文里提到的单字 expect 动词预期预料 Teachers expect students to do their homework on time. 老师期望学生按时做作业。文法的部分刚刚提到了Make a decision, 做决定 Decision 指的是决定。我们来看看这个例句 Alex made a decision to join the art club. Alex 做了决定，加入了美术社。接着我们回到课文当中。
Staying calm is a great skill to have. That is true because when you're faced in a situation and you're able to tell yourself, okay, Kiki, calm down. You need to look at the whole thing clearly and how are you going to do everything step by step. That's when you can actually get things done.
Absolutely. It makes life easier and helps you become stronger. Life will be easier because you won't be upset. Life will be better because you won't make mistakes. And this is especially important, that second part. It helps you become stronger because dealing with frustrating, difficult things that make you angry or upset, that is going to happen all through your life. So if you can master your emotions now when you're younger, you will be able to avoid so much trouble going into the future because, life is never always perfect.
That's right. Okay, so we've had a great time learning about ways to stay calm and why it's important to stay calm, right?
I'm absolutely going to use many of these skills and tricks that we've learned today. And we hope that you guys do too as you take care of yourselves and each other. And we love spending time with you and want you to be the happiest, best people that you can possibly be. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye, and we'll see you next time. We can train ourselves to stay calm in difficult situations. First, stop and take slow, deep breaths. That calms the mind and helps the body relax. Next, try to focus on the present moment. Don't let your emotions take control and make you think bad thoughts. Instead, expect good things to happen. When you stay calm, you think clearly. You also stay in control and make better decisions. Staying calm is a great skill to have. It makes life easier and helps you become stronger.
我们来复习一下这一课的重点单字跟文法。单字的部分 calm 动词使冷静 present 形容词现在的当前的 thought 名词想法 expect 动词预期预料。接着我们来看文法的部分 take a breath 呼吸 Heidi took a deep breath of fresh air at the top of the mountain. Heidi 在山顶深深吸了一口新鲜空气。Take control 控制掌控 Don't let fear take control 别让恐惧控制你 In control 表示掌控掌权 When you are in control, nothing bothers you 当你掌控一切时就没什么好烦恼的 Make a decision 做决定I need more time to make a decision. 我需要更多时间来做决定。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，那我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Hey, it's KiWi on the street.
I'm Kiki.
And I'm Winnie. And today we've got a special video. We are doing a reaction video.
Yes, but not just any video. We're reacting to our own bloopers.
Blooper reel. Here's the first video.
Okay.
Hey.
What was that?
You definitely goofed that one. I was right. Number 1, goof is you.
What is that? Like,
You
were
didn't-
we even starting?
Well, rule number 1 is always be camera ready.
Okay.
I have a feeling the second one's probably you too.
Okay, so the object of this challenge is to objective.
I messed up.
The object and objective.
Maybe I was talking about the object of the game
Or the cups.
or the cups.
Kiki, anything you want to say?
Well, I'm glad you like your cold noodles again.
Me too. That's all for today. Sorry, you're right.
Okay, fine. That one's on me. When you film a lot of episodes back to back, the lines and everything you're supposed to remember kind of gets jumbled up together. But I will admit that one was me. That one was me.
You just had a little slip up.
Yeah. I was too excited. I wanted to tell everyone to follow us on Instagram.
Sometimes it's just, we make mistakes.
I know everyone thinks we're perfect, but there are times where it's a long day and you make some mistakes. But it's nice to be able to laugh about it. Well, that's all we have for today. Remember to follow us on Instagram and send us a DM or an email, almost bloopered right there. And if you have something that you want to say in English and you just don't know how, Kiki,
Bloop, 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 bloop. Kiwi later.